audio stream and move the microphone down. Desktop. Vidcast. Audio stream is on.
Welcome to Watch Melissa Eat.
A ransom note for Basketball Jones.
I got a Basketball Jones.
Tied up in my basement.
Who's tied up in your basement?
I've got Basketball Jones. If you ever want to see him again,
Send me your address so I can mail you some pizza rolls.
Yeah, if you ever want to see Basketball Jones again, send me some pizza rolls.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in or for sticking around after DJ Mon. This is Throne of Games. I'm Mark Amsride, DJ Amstrack. This is Melissa. That's Daniel. And tonight is a filler night because it was going to be Monaco, but John couldn't be here, so we wouldn't have everybody for
John's being a nerd.
Well, so are we. So
John's being a nerd?
But John's being a Star Wars nerd, which is nerdier.
Yeah. That's true.
And not even just like Star Wars nerd, but he's playing a tabletop tournament with Star Wars.
You should see the argument I was having online earlier today on the Kerbal Space Program forums about...
Sponsor. Today it's McDonald's.
About theoretical rocket technologies and their efficiencies.
Oh, now I have to use the keyboard.
I actually don't remember if the keyboard comes into play at all. It might.
Nobody understands our pain.
Can you touch twerp?
Can I
Touch type.
touch twerp?
I think you might have to use the arrows at some point, but...
Because you can find the home row bumps.
Yeah.
Those help a lot.
Yeah.
As opposed to my keyboard, which has key
what am I
faces,
doing?
but you can't feel the home row bumps anymore. It's too old.
So anyway, tonight, in order to fill time and just be very entertaining, I think, Melissa is going to be playing Frog Fractions.
I have no idea what it is.
She has never played Frog Fractions before, so this will be very interesting.
Exciting. Or frustrating.
No, it'll be great.
It won't be frustrating.
It's not a frustrating game. It is amazing.
Yes, but it's me playing and I'm frustrating.
So, let us begin.
Grammy.
If there's any problems with the audio, let me know and I can fix it. But hopefully there shouldn't be.
Am's burger and Am's fries.
Ha!
Who's the fries?
I'm assuming me because I was eating the fries.
Or maybe he's the burger and we're both individually fries.
Let me try that again. Hold on a sec.
I love that opening. It looks like he's about to take a dump.
There we go.
Super Saiyajin! Ha!
Beard! Beard?
Okay.
URL of the urination.
Revolutionary, the absolute best way to teach your child about fractions. Annabelle Santorum, EIC, Didactics UK, number 4.2, January 08.
Oh god, is this a math game?
You'll see.
If it is, you realize I'm numerically dyslexic, right?
You'll be fine. Oh yeah, you'll want the arrow keys. Or you will eventually. You need to click and hold a bit longer. There you go.
Oh, there's no tutorial.
No.
Take your food. You're building a bunch of dignity.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm having to protect the fruit. That's what I'm doing.
Also, I think the other keys move your lily pads so you can catch fruit when they fall.
Not yet. That's an upgrade that happens later.
Alright.
You're a jerk.
You have 10 Zork mids, 6 fruit, and your score is 44,173 over 2520. Now you can buy upgrades.
Lock on targeting. This eyeball installed auto targeting HUD helps you make a glowing red list of bugs you hate. Too expensive. Rub balloons against against your tongue before extending it, nearby bugs will stick to one another. Science! That's not science. Durians. Upgrade your fruit to durians. They smell awful, so bugs will take longer to eat them. Turtle. Upgrade your lily pad to a turtle friend. You can ride him over and grab the fruit. I want a turtle. Cybernetic brain. Anything your regular old frog brain can do, this newfangled cybernetic frog brain can do better. Okay.
Michael wants this Twinbeard will make a good machine host.
Okay. Now that I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, I guess. Lock-on targeting seems like something that's important.
Glowing red list of bugs eating.
Let's do that. Oh, so it just... Okay. Cool, that's better. Cool. Now I don't even gonna have to do anything. I can just click on it. Okay. Okay. 8 fruit. I have 9 fruit. This takes 8 fruit. Okay.
Looks like a box cutter.
Yep.
Uninstall lock-on targeting.
Oh, that.
The chicks don't dig on cyborgs, and it makes looking for bugs less fun anyway. Get the certain to install it with the box cutter. Also, this looks like a 2-headed turtle. Like there's a head, there's the butt, but it looks like another head.
Yeah, it's your predators.
I'm gonna headcanon that it's a 2-headed turtle. We're gonna do that one. There's so many.
Yeah, but the static cling tongue is kind of awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, more fruit.
Everything's too. I can get the turtle. Okay, so with the turtle, I can.
Yeah, you can move around using the arrows.
Okay, and then I can. Oh my god! This is a turtle.
You can also move up and down.
There are numbers and it's confusing me. What's that?
You don't have enough fruit, though.
I know, but okay. So what does this do?
I forget.
Does it just make does it just upgrade the upgrades I already have?
I don't know.
Go ahead and get it. That's all you use it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that costs serpents at the moment.
I need a poison dart frog. Oh, it's... Oh!
Now your score's in scientific notation instead of fractions.
When the numbers appear on the screen, I have like PTSD moments. I'm just like,
Frog fractions teaches typing.
Oh!
no!
Hotkey.
I don't know how to do this.
Find the home keys.
I never learned typing, guys. You don't understand. You do it.
Okay.
I marked it. It's the other way.
Yeah, and when I can't see the keys, I don't know what I'm doing.
I forgot about this part.
I was super poor in a really poor neighborhood. I never learned basic typing. I just chickened back really fast.
One on recess, sticky tongue is definitely satisfying. Like the one says, scientific notation.
Sorry, I forgot that part. Also, notice the keyboard that they have down there. That's
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that keyboard.
yeah.
There's something very wrong with that keyboard. Is that a Dvorak?
It might be. I forget how the Dvorak is laid out.
Wait, no, it's not. The A's where A normally is.
Yeah,
And then the O is there.
That's.
What's UHDM? What the heck?
No, I don't. That hurts my brain. Okay. No. What? Someone hurt me.
Look out, the bugs are shooting back.
I noticed. What's the bullet hell now? What is going on?
Dodge!
How to dodge? Ah! It's not very responsive.
Your friend's getting away.
Why can't I get these things?
Bug shot's done using it.
Oh God!
You might not want to be in the middle of the screen.
Noticing that.
Oh, something just fell in the water.
Butts. I'm not very good at these games. This dragon doesn't move very fast.
No.
That is. I have been injured! What's that? Warp drive.
25,000 fruit.
That's pretty expensive.
That's really expensive. I have to not suck at this game. But I'm not very good. Oh no, he's so slow.
Your number says, what's with that keyboard layout? I guess it's
I mean, we did, but my teacher didn't actually teach anything. It was basically just, like, mandatory detention. Like, they made you take that class as a punishment.
Really?
Yes.
Didn't you take it as a prereq for computer science?
No, they basically, I went to school at Jackson Junior High in Oklahoma City, and I was the only white student in the entirety of the school. Everybody else was either Black, Hispanic, or Chinese, and the staff was all white. So I got special treatment. It was great. Good job, Oklahoma. No!
One of those schools where they
Privilege.
encourage children to go not.
Yeah, and
It's deep. Really?
unseat. Shoe jeans.
That difficulty curve is non-existent.
No thanks. But yeah, so we never had any like typing classes.
Yeah. Can I give you a hint for how to proceed?
How to proceed.
I'll first go ahead and click no thanks. Or whichever. And now.
Yeah, it's all those apples. Fun fact, you can actually get down there with this
Yep. So now you have like a billion fruit.
He's on fucking right now. Yeah, too many fruit. Actually, just finished showing my
the water. Whee! Shinron, I collected all the apples.
Sugar Fawcett also says that kids learn how to type. Okay. That explains the internet, I guess.
Oh, but okay. So the class was there.
No. I'm being attacked.
The class was present, and it was called a typing class, like a basic computers class. But they didn't actually teach those skills. The teacher just was like, okay, well, you're stuck in this classroom. Clean the keyboards.
So I ain't gonna upgrade you a lot. I recommend the dirty.
Oh yeah, and there's
What? What? I can't read and do this at the same time.
Oh my god! Like, what is going on? No! Ah!
I'm being crushed under the weight of my sadness. Shibbity. I want to eat them.
I think they might be racist.
Ah!
Okay, should I just avoid things?
It's Mars now. Their home planet. They're gonna regret messing with us.
What is going on? What even is happening?
Submarine's close to a barrel roll. That's what's going on.
Do you need an aileron?
Most likely
I am a frog. I am a frog. I'm a dragon. Like usual. Ah!
What even is happening? Amphibians, Your Honor. There's a special offer this week. How do you like to become a naturalized citizen of Bug Mars? I don't know, what are the hours? The duty for Bug Martian must always be vigilant. Space fruit aren't going to steal themselves here. All you need to do is pass a test. The ship culture of the span planet. Our bug flag has 4 bug stripes. What do they represent? The Declaration of Bugs. Okay, I'll go ahead and read this since we're doing it for a game. So wrong and yet so right. 420 bugs ago, Bug-in-Chief Bug Thomas Jefferson wrote in the Declaration of Bugs that we are blessed with which inalienable right. The right to bugs. This revered document says the only right you'll ever need during the War of Bugs. 1812, General Stonewall Bug Jackson held off the nefarious Bug Armada single-handedly. How many mecha frogs did we crush under the wheels of his Mercedes bugs? We don't know. They hadn't invented counting back then. None. He didn't learn how to drive a stick until after his divorce. 420, I swear they counted them twice. That's not just a pot joke. They didn't invent counting back then. Do you know what percentage of students didn't graduate Bug High School in those days? Neither does anyone else. Last question, Mr. Hop. How do you feel about fractions? I think my chair is made of bugs. Am I made of bugs? I'm actually leaning slightly towards scientific notation these days. I think you're right, Celestine, and hope you die. But that is correct. I'm impressed, Mr. Hop. Yours is the first perfect score our fake naturalization program has ever seen. We were going to fire you into the sun, but instead we've decided to issue you a work visa. We'll just sign you. Fist bump!
Oh, you salients, kind donor.
And now everybody knows.
Thanks.
Everybody knows my signature. Oh God! Reliability or CD-ROM drive. Okay. What is this? PR department. This well-trained team of marketeers. Ensure that the public has the correct impression of you. I'm gonna go with this. I hadn't gotten it yet. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. What? This was an accident.
Where am I going? Oh god.
A whole new world.
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
Discovering Atlantis. What is happening?
There is not this much water on Mars. Or is there? Oh, wait.
Maybe on Bud Mars.
Always go left.
It was Felipe's son, André Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637 after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the then champion, British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop, to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favorite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our time.
Mark!
While it was universally
What is
agreed that the
happening?
bill
I have
had
discovered
violated the
Atlantis!
spirit of the game, officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few spoiled sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course.
What even is happening? Okay.
Today's boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the
What
ring
is
the way
going
Felipe did.
on?
Calcification of the modern
Where
rule
am
set
I
has
even
essentially
going?
locked the punching strategy into place, but it's easy to get caught up in
My
the fantasy.
What?
Young
Submarine?
scholars with big dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis. And though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
I am lost in my own brain. My own mind says, what? Where am I going? Where am I going? What is going on?
The real wonder, though, is that Andre Felipe's original vision of boxing is still around. Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit one most any day of the week and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring.
Going the same way.
Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match and then leave. But every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
Oh, you missed the yeah, there's like a spaceman or something like watching TV somewhere.
Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped, and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module. The walls of the circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. The latter. If you don't know how to get started, type help and press enter. What? Okay. Nope. Help. Ah!
What is the next step? This is a story that you interact with by entering simple English commands.
Curse you!
I can type again. Just tell me what to type.
More typing!
Sugarfrost had just meant ellipsis, what the F just wanted.
I don't know! Look
It
around.
has become an adventure game!
Just look. Examine ball or just X ball. Inventory or just I. Glue, get wrench, turn knob, push button, interphone, blah 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 blah. And finally remember the advantage gamer's maxim. If it's possible to do, it must be good and wise. Okay, I guess look around. And, look, the walls of this circular room curved me. Okay. I don't...
I believe you can more closely examine things like the
Yeah.
porthole in display.
Yeah, I was like, look at porthole, I guess. The porthole, you can see a background of stars shifting as the ship gently spins. The constellations are all unfamiliar to me. Curl up in fetal position and die. Ah! I don't understand that verb. Look at ladder. Climb ladder. Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to the nightstand. A ladder leads to the foyer. An oriental rug lies in the center of the wall. Look at rug. This decorative oriental rug sits in the center of the room. Looking at it more closely, it doesn't quite lay flat on the floor. There's a significant dip in the middle. Move rug. Moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below it. Your score has gone down by 2/5 of a point.
Gone up. Up.
Oh, gone up! Oh,
It'd be terrible to lose points for doing that.
like, I'm so dyslexic, guys. Open hatch. You have to work it a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops open. Climb into hatch. Slip through the hatch into your room. Nearly every surface of this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There is a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters. To the foyer. Look at goop. A thin coating of sticky goop covers every touch goop.
The goop is fixed in place.
So is it really goop or is it just like solid plastic? Like resin? That is not goop! Your definition is incorrect! Your word is incorrect. I would, eat goop. You're not hungry. I am too hungry. Jerk.
Oh, also for lulls, that's actually just 4. It's in fore and aft.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Nautical terms. Space boat. Spoat.
Space boat.
Boat. Oh, but I'm a woman. It's bad luck for me to be on this boat.
That doesn't make sense. It's a space boat.
Space boat.
It's progressive.
I wombo, you wombo. He, she, we wombo.
Wombo combo.
Wombology, the study of wombo. It's first grade, SpongeBob.
I sense this isn't Falco.
Okay, go to the hatch. Back to the captain's quarters. Yeah, foyer. This is a nightstand. Look at nightstand. There's a single drawer, which is closed. Open drawer. Revealing a thick manual. Read manual. It's a manual for the navigation computer and the command module. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bugmars.
Congratulations, you found the thing that stumped me on this stupid game for for hours.
Really?
Yes, I didn't realize I could look in the nightstand.
But nightstands have drawers, usually, where things are kept like diaries.
My nightstand's a cardboard box.
So is his desk.
Actually, it's a coffee table. Even says so on the front.
Oh, that's right.
Coffee?
Okay. Go back to Bugmars. Okay. So, I'm in a room. Okay. All-purpose living area. If it's an all-purpose living area, is there a fridge?
It doesn't say there's one.
You've pulled the rug to one side, revealing a hatchway. Wasn't there a thing that had, like, wires and stuff?
That was in
There's a
the
nest of wires, and there's the machine that appears to have disgorged all that goop.
in the aft.
Okay.
Goop!
I think I've looked at everything in this room.
Anything but the sleeping pod.
Okay, what's in the sleeping pod?
Nothing, I think, at the moment.
It's like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspended animation functionality. I mean, right? There's a hole in the top next to the couch reading empty. Okay. Take nap. You sleep. Sleep in sleeping pod. You can't safely sleep until you're confident you will return to Bug Mars by the end of the trip.
Take dump.
I don't understand what he wanted to take. Okay, go back down the hatch.
Looks like old Dumpy needs to take a dumpy.
Engine room, every service room is a look at machine. The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped to the over to the base of the platform. Look at the paper. This is the out of order note included in your game package.
Lol feelies. I miss those. They're cool.
Okay.
Never mind, they're technically DRM.
So it's an out of order thing. Okay. Look at spigot.
I can't
Spigon!
type.
Spygon! The battle for Spygon.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything nice. Look at the thing with the wires. Bring into the whole disposal machinery. You see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. Remove coffee can. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off of the adjacent wire in the process, and it begins sparking as it comes in contact with an adjacent stretch. You glance down at what you take in. Huh, it really is a coffee can. Put duct tape over wire. How to fix?
I don't know. What should I do next? Help! Help! I tried eating the goo. I tried touching the goo.
You have a container you can fill with goo.
I do. Fill coffee can with goop.
It says... Oh, take paper? What?
One piece of electrical tape.
Oh.
Lucky
Oh.
tape! It fixes all.
Fix the thingy. Use electric tape.
Yay, no more space fire.
You have to tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Look, it's the control panel. Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. Also a big red lever. None of these are legitimately labeled. Or legibly, not legitimately. I can read! A thing about how I went to a really bad school.
They've all been
Oklahoma
filled.
public education.
Isn't it great? Try and keep our sheep stupid.
Meh.
Meh. Meh.
Okay.
That unsettled Remy silent.
I'm sorry, Remy. I'm sorry, kitty.
She felt the need to get up and start grooming herself.
Oh man. Okay. So start flipping panels or flipping switches. Let's just flip the switches. Pull ladder.
What?
Machine was dispensing mom's specialty. A voice says. Pink goop streams out of the faucet, splashing against the flat platform and getting everywhere. A couple drops land on your mouth, and you recognize the flavor bacon milkshake. Atmospheric anomaly detected. A different voice says, a whirring sound ensues, and the bulk of the goop is sucked into invisible vents, leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says triumphantly. Bacon milkshake?
Bacon milkshake.
Bacon milkshake. Take some bacon and you put it in a milkshake.
Bacon milkshake.
Bacon flavored ice cream is actually pretty good. It's like cinnamon ice cream with like chunks of bacon in it.
Chunks.
It's really good.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good
Good Burger,
Burger.
can I
You want
take your
some good
order?
chunks? It's the worst name for a food.
Some good chunks. Nearly every surface of this room seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in a corner. Okay. What else was on the control panel? It was rendered
Buttons.
unusable by a significant goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons. Press buttons. Face and present button pops up. Local currency, says a robot voice. Hello, voice. The raise button clicks into place, and a previously selected button pops up. Okay, push button. Okay,
I didn't
Push
know
button.
You could make that dispense local currency.
pull lever. Dispensing local currency, a voice says. A thick stream of Zork mids shoot out of the faucet, bounce off the flat platform, and scatter around the room. Collect Zork mids. Okay.
Nice.
Eat Zork mids. You are not hungry. You can't tell me what I am!
Oh.
Because it's
The
only
other one,
it's
duh.
only there's only two buttons, and whenever you press one, it makes the other one pop out, and vice versa.
It's a toggle. You just press one.
I need to figure out how to remove the goop so I can get to the other buttons. Okay. Pull lever. Okay. Dispensing mom's specialty, the machine says. A thick stream of pink goop streams out. It mostly gets everywhere, but the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. Atmospheric anomaly detected. The vents do their ineffectual thing. Atmosphere purified.
I think that's everything that we need to do
Can
in
you
this
get
room.
a coffee can full of Zorkmids?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Though that would have been way more efficient than just
Well, I suppose you can go do the thing with the coffee can that you need to, and then
What do I need to do with the coffee can? Foyer. Okay.
and maybe get a.
That looks like a bed with a lid. Assume it's got some sort of simulation functionality being right. What do I need to do with the coffee can? Do I need to use the coffee can? You bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks the pink goop right. Oh.
Congratulations! Now you have bacon milkshake for the trip. I wonder if you can fill the can up with Zorkmids and then you don't have it.
Let's find out.
Press button. Use coffee can.
Oh.
Unable to dispense local currency.
Oh, it ran out.
Okay. look at control panel. Now that I know what I'm doing. Control deck consists of an array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot. Because these are definitely not frog joysticks. Okay. A display, a glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy with a destination you don't recognize. Mark an ETA of about 3,000 years. Looking closer, you see 2 on-screen buttons labeled route details and new destination. Okay, we need to set a new destination. You definitely pilot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 and 3/5 here. Huh. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through bug customs. Luckily, you can sleep through most of it. Your score has gone up by 3 1/3 points. Okay, so I guess, go back to the sleep pod. And sleep. Oh god. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid, and drift off, secure that in 57 and something years you'll return to Bug Mars a healthy frog. A wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You blearily glance around at your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered in roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already? A wispy figure in a bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay! And you realize that you've been transmorgified into a human form.
Press space to continue.
I don't know if I want to. This is getting a little weird. Ah! Oh god, I can't. The start. What a horrible dream! You call your friend Draki, the flying dragon, just to talk to someone. Yellow. Draki says, I just had the worst nightmare. You explain the situation. I'm not sure that a support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of a following, Draggy ponders. Maybe if we drummed up a little publicity first? I know, just the PR agency. 5 minutes later, Draggy shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses a frog tuxedo at you. Put this on, babe. We're running for president. Yo, 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 yo. Kid Hop, what say you to the allegations that you were not a natural born citizen, that you're under 35, and that you're a frog? No! No! Oh god! Oh god! I'm so mad at this! I'm really bad at these games unless I'm actually dancing. I'm so bad at this game. Why? What have you done, Mark? I don't really think he's in this combo though. Well, I know what I'm cosplaying soon. That frog. Oh, I had a really good combo. Ah! Let's start dancing! I'm stuck in it! What even is happening?
Lion Tiger team.
Sir Clarence Gastropod. Ferdinand Croker.
Flaps McQueen.
What is going on, guys?
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
Report hot and dry. Bug assets. 2 million Zorkmids. Cost produced bug pool.
How many megabytes of bug porn would you like to make? All of them. Let me do math. I want to spend all of our bug assets to make bug porn.
So that would be 200 megs.
Learn bug for this.
200.
This would get me to vote for someone. Also, I like this music. It says, suddenly DDR. Clumsy says, suddenly giant hot the game. I'm writing dialogue.
Okay.
Made a producer says, Frog looks more like it's being electrocuted than dancing.
How
Cool.
many pop-up banner ads?
For fun.
None. 0. What price do you want to charge?
What is profit?
Well, it costs 10,000.
So 20,000.
No. No.
10,000 per megabyte?
That's what it cost.
I prefer something more, regimented.
Too hot. The warehouse burned down. You made 200 megabytes of bug porn and sold 0 megabytes.
What is going on?
Then you ordered the bug reserve to print ornaments.
How many Zorkmins do you want to order the Bug Federal Reserve to print? All of them.
I forget. Nate and I did something horrible to totally shatter the economy and make a terrifying amount of money, and I can't remember what. It was very wrong, though.
How do I make 1 billion? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I cannot make any more. So we'll just go with
9.
9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Yeah! Yeah!
Word for Bush, right?
Okay, I have all these things. Okay, cool. Voice modulator.
Bug drugs! Drugging the water supply will pacify delinquent bugs, keeping them off the street and out of trouble, and not coincidentally staying home and watching bug porn. Yes. Weather report cloudy, bug assets. We just bug porn. So megabyte. How many megabytes of bug porn do you want to make? Do math. Let's spend all the money.
Well, you need to save some for advertising too, remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay, I guess. Okay, what's half of it?
Yeah, advertising is how you get bugs to download the porn.
Fine. Fine.
Blah, 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 blah.
See, how many did I do last time? I did 200,
200, yeah.
but I have a lot more money now.
Yeah, you do. You made inflation happen.
I did.
You made inflation happen. What is that, 97 million?
Yep.
You want to use half of it?
Yeah. Do math.
And it's how much pop?
10,000. 10K.
100,
48.50.
How many?
48.50.
What? Wait, no. Boy.
Oh, this one's at 15.
Mm-hmm.
So
2,000. 2,000.
okay, now what do I want?
I already know that! I run a business. In, like, real life.
Well, it costs 10,000 to produce plus about
2,000 times 15,000, which is 30 million.
divided by 48.50.
They're making me do math. I do not approve. Ow.
Over 38.50.
Blah.
Charge something over 21K.
25. No, 25. But,
One
Yeah.
more zero.
yes.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish you from prey.
No bug porn available at Bug Retail! The bug porn
They
centers.
bought it all.
But at lunchtime. Yay! I made profit! All of it.
You don't really need to at this point.
They're all. Nah.
Andrew?
The space did not work. That confident, huh?
Headlights.
Headlights. Sunny. An outbreak of frog STDs and bug porn actors is driving production costs up. Oh,
Costs
noes! Why do I have to do math? Why is there a mini game for math?
Well, it is called frog fractions.
That's why I was like, do I have to do math? You're like, you'll see. And I'm like, okay. And then I played, and now there's math.
You don't have to spend all your money either, just like arbitrary numbers.
Relax. Just be yourself.
Juvenile bugs posing as health inspectors gave your product a thumbs up. Everybody wants to see. Bugs seem unaware of porn today. A bug
No
porn.
porn sold. For some reason, Sugar Frosted needs more crying hot sauce.
More
Crying
crying
hot
hot
sauce?
sauce?
But I can't buy anything else.
Padlocks.
Wait.
Yeah, it's not locked, it's just padlocks.
Oh.
Impressive wingspan.
The in-house bug porn musician decided to make bug J-pop today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. The dry weather makes bugs thirsty bugs. Bugs marveled at your low prices and kept coming to your door long after you ran out of porn.
Yay.
You lost a million.
That's not numbers.
presidential swimming pool.
Easy back to work, huh? Oh no!
I have to play. Where's my dragon? Where's my dragon? I won! What happened? What even was that? My mind is full of words I cannot say on air. Popcorn. More like GG, guys. You made my brain hurt. Oh boy, especially with math. And math. NASA! Thanks, NASA! You made this game happen. You made Buckhorn happen. GG, NASA! GG! God, it's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we still have time.
Still play House School.
Yeah.
At least I can see you. Because you've already like
That's a leaf. What is...
Yeah, they censored the entire thing. Yeah.
Aha! Oh! Ooh, that's a pretty one.
like I haven't been this since Chula. Goodbye, beard.
What?
That was frog fractions.
What?
You can click buttons to make the voices and sounds.
Anyway, now what?
Ooh, walrus. And Goldblum.
Goldblum? Chaos theory. Anyway. Now how do I get out? Okay. Curl up. Sink in. Woo!
Yay.
Yay!
Surely that was fun, right?
It was fun. My brain
Okay, good.
hurts.